The Focal Clear Pro. Is it clear enough? Hello and thank you for clicking on this video where I'll be sharing my experience on a very popular headphone that brought Focal to light, at least when it comes to headphones, as they were previously known as a speaker company. And the very headphone that did that was none other than the Focal Clear, but this is the Pro version. What's the difference? We'll explore shortly. So let's talk about the unboxing and accessories first. So inside this massive box, it comes with a carrying case which comes in this dark grey-ish color with fabric material, but it's a hard case, and inside stores the 1.5mm cable with a 3.5mm termination with a 3.5 to 6.4mm adapter. Inside that box also houses a smaller case where it stores an additional set of ear cups and a 3-meter long coiled cable which is annoyingly long, and it terminates in 6.4mm only. And to be honest, I ended up using the shorter cable or simply swap out to a different cable because of how hefty the 3-meter cable is. Sadly, no XLR terminations on either of the cables, and it cost a lot for a replacement cable for Focal headphones. So the biggest difference between the Focal Clear and Focal Clear Professional is purely aesthetics. In terms of sound, they are essentially the same headphone. So the original Focal Clear has this grey-like color scheme, whereas the Pro is this black and red color scheme, which for me personally looks absolutely sleek and sexy. You've got the reds on the ear cups and the bottom of the headband. The top of the headband has this faux leather feel to it with Focal wordings on each side, 3.5mm connections at the bottom of each ear cups. You've got the Focal logos in silver on each side with the word Clear Professional, but I could do without the aluminium, magnesium or fabricated in front, but it shows how proud they are of it, so I'm fine with it, but it'll look cleaner with just the logo. The outside of the cups is this open back grille design, and in certain lighting you can kind of see through and have a peek of the driver. You can also see the internals of the ear cups. Definitely not something you want to be wearing outside since it's all exposed, but aesthetic wise it looks absolutely stunning. When it comes to fit and comfort, if you're new to Focal headphones, they can get a little clampy right at the jaw area, at least that was my experience. And there's sufficient padding at the top, but with the weight coming in at around 450 grams, it does require a bit of a breather after a long session. So for the sound, these headphones are so popular that by now you've probably heard about how they sound. So I'm just going to compare them with another one of my headphones, which is the HiFiMan HE1000V2. And if you're interested in the detailed description of the HiFiMan HE1000V2 sound, I'll leave a link in the description down below. But the HE1000V2's sound in a nutshell, it has a really fast controlled bass with a bright sounding signature, lots of details, recessed mids which lends itself to having the illusion of a white soundstage, and the Focal Clears are almost the complete opposite of that headphone in terms of sound signature. Having dynamic driver which has a complete characteristics in terms of how it delivers sound, the bass on the Clears is punchy, it's got some slam and impact, it's weighty, it's dynamic, especially in comparison with the HiFiMan's HE1000V2. The overall presentation is also on the forward side on the Focal Clear. Vocals take center stage and you have the accompanying instruments at the background supporting the singer. There's also enough treble extension to make vocals sound, pun intended, clear. I've seen some people commenting about how harsh the treble can be, and I'm not sure if it's because I'm used to the sound signature of the HE1000V2 that coming from that headphone, I don't find it particularly harsh on the Focal Clear, but I guess it's better to put a mild caution for treble sensitive people. Imaging is great and there's a lot of details coming through the left and right channel. It doesn't hold the final word on resolution, but for its price, it does enough to secure its spot in the list and pretty much beats its competitors, especially with its latest price tag. Unfortunately, the Focal Clear is being discontinued and is being superseded by the new Clear MG. But there are still stocks available in certain websites which are heavily discounted, and for the price they are right now, they're pretty much a steal. So to sum it all up, the Focal Clear, or featured in this video, the Focal Clear Professional is something like the Monarch series for the IEM world. It provides a window to what Summit-Fi headphones sound like, but at a much affordable price in comparison. It ticks a lot of the right boxes, and it brings such a different flavor to the HiFiMan HE1000V2 that I find myself swapping back and forth between those headphones, depending on my mood, on the day, and it's definitely worth being in anyone's collection, especially if you're into the hobby. However, I'm curious to know your thoughts on the Focal Clear. Is there a headphone that triumphs over the Clear at this price range, or does it stand the test of time even after all these years? Comment below, let me know, and with that all said, thank you all very much for watching, and until the next experience, take care and happy listening.